let's talk about one really hyper-specific way of how we're gonna make $20,000 a month using Skool. This is one of my raw unscripted videos. My name is Fran, and if you have a time span like a fly, then this video is not for you, because we're gonna dive deep into explaining how this can work for you, basically starting today, what you should be careful about, and what is gonna bring basically to you all this that I'm gonna talk about today. So let's dive deep into it. So on this little basically module here, you can see a really hyper specific method of basically making 20k a month with Skool. You see me, you see the Skool, and then you see the potential earnings. But there is one problem I have with Skool and everything that's going on with Skool, and I'm gonna explain how you can do everything that other people are doing completely differently, and how you can avoid this, like basically a herd of people trying to do the same exact thing. So before I show you what we're gonna do in this video, let me quickly show you what everyone else are gonna be doing. So let's start with that. Everyone else's Skool roadmap to 10k a month or even 20k a month. Everyone that's seen what's going on right now with Skool, they have one idea to do. They have an idea to create a community on Skool, generate free members, and then sell info products in backend. So probably there's gonna be guys on YouTube filming raw content or filming valuable content, and they're gonna say, oh, you can join my free Skool community, the same way we have been doing already for years with Discord communities. And then in the backend, they're gonna try to provide as much value as possible, and they're gonna try to sell some high ticket info product. That's one way to do it. Another way to do it is creating a community on Skool, selling an info product, and then getting them in a Skool community to manage them, nurture them, and basically have your course on Skool. So there are two ways how people are planning to make money with Skool. And the third way would be creating another agency, and through that agency you're gonna be offering content creators to create Skool communities for them, like they don't know even how to do it themselves. And the reason I didn't want to even mention the third, because it's so ridiculous and stupid, you have to literally be small-minded to think that this is possible. Because if we go on Skool landing page, it's so initiative. Like basically right on the landing page, you can search for communities, you can create your own community. You don't have to be a fucking scientist to understand that Skool has a potential and that you can create community on it and profit on it. So those are three ways people are planning to make money with Skool. And I have a huge problem with it, and I'm gonna explain it moving forward. So like moving forward, I want to explain the Trends and Unicorns Hunter Syndrome. So what is the Trends and Unicorns Hunter Syndrome is the best way to describe using Max Persson as an example. So Max is an amazing dude. I have nothing against him. I love what he's doing, and he's fucking genius for leveraging this attention and trends to create millions. But there is one difference between you and Max. Max probably generated millions doing what he is doing right now, and you are looking at Skool like your opportunity to get away from everything, the opportunity to make your first $10,000 a month, the opportunity to create your online business. Way different. You are not Max. You can't be a trend and unicorn hunter. Trend and unicorn hunter syndrome can be only successful for people that already have money and knowledge, and they can ride trends to generate even more revenue. So why I think that this is not gonna be great success for you is do the simple example on the screen. So you see Max leveraging the trend of go high level that was a craze in 2023. He basically, you can see literally here. So what Max is explaining, that all the money that he's gonna show you how to make with Skool is what he did with go high level. And this is him riding trends successfully. So you can't be Max. Unfortunately, you don't have access to the money and resources that he has. So he can be a trend and a unicorn hunter. You can't be one. But everyone thinks that they can ride trends doing this exact thing like Max is doing here, and the same craze we had with AI, the same craze we had with Go High Level, and now Alex Hormozi invested a little bit money in Skool, and we think that we can ride the Skool trend. That's not gonna cut the chase for you, because you're two different individuals. So there are gonna be a lot of young people, driven people, that are gonna be investing their money to create an online business, trying to ride the Skool trend. But try to talk to people that tried to ride a Go High Level trend and how they're doing in life. So don't be a trend and a unicorn hunter. So we won't be a trend and a unicorn hunter trying to do what everyone else is doing with Skool that I've shown right here. We're gonna do something that a barrier to entry is higher and no one is paying attention to. And this is my plan to basically make 20K a month with Skool without even using Skool. Let me try to elaborate it and explain in our own way. So our Skool roadmap to even $300,000 a month is this way. So solve an issue in creator space. So you already can sense what I'm gonna try to explain, but let me give you more backed information so you can actually connect the dots. This is us on a raw scene trying to connect the dots, why this could be your way out, why this should be your focus in this industry for the next, not even a year, not even until the next trend, but for the next fucking 10 years. So solve an issue in creator space. When I seen that Alex Hormozi invested in Skool, I was not saying, oh great, now I can go and create a Skool community. Just because Alex Hormozi invested money in Skool, I'm gonna become filthy rich. That's not right. So when I seen that Alex Hormozi invested money in Skool, I was like, great. My only basically blink in my head was creators industry is growing. So my ideology is not to create communities. My ideology was like, try to solve problems in creator space, because now we're gonna have more and more creators actually creating communities, actually nurturing people. So solve an issue in creator space. Before jumping on trends, understand the market shift. So this was a huge market shift. I love Sam Owens. I actually bought one of his masterclasses. I paid $10,000 to learn from Sam Owens. He's a brilliant dude. I love Alex Hormozi because he's also a brilliant dude. So we need to understand that all the trends in the market actually make sense. And we don't want to ride the trend. We want to ride the economics, basically rising creators economics. Understanding what the current market shift has a problem with. So a creators industry has many problems, and many creators would like to solve those problems, and their own students or people that they are teaching or part of their communities, they also have problems they would like to solve. So instead of you creating a community and thinking that a community or a course or an info product will solve all their problems, you want to tap in a higher barrier to entry business model and create a software as a service to solve all of that. That's our getaway. That's our path where everyone is going right. You don't want to go right and be one of the sheeps. You want to stand out, go on a left path and create something that's not going to be as trendy as we think we are, but we're still going to ride the evergreen economics of evergreen creators economics. So after you create a SaaS, you need to think about creating a software as a service is going to solve that hyper-specific problem in market. After that, offer SaaS to solve the solution. Offer the content creators as paid service or service their users can use. Because let's say right now you're going to have a lot of people selling info products. Imagine if you create a product that can actually track some valuable data and create analytics tool for content creators selling info products. That would be a SaaS, basically a software as a service that you can offer to this ever growing and especially right now content creators economics, and you can profit from a higher barrier to entry business model. I'm going to elaborate how you can do this basically even with $0, starting completely broke as you would probably start with Skool, but give me a little bit of time until I get to that point. So literally do what Sam Owens did. You are trying to make millions. You're trying to make millions like Sam Owens. You're trying to make millions like Alex Hormozi. You don't want to do community thing. You want to do what he did. So if we break down what Sam Owens did, He actually became a content creator in a specific niche. After that, he found a problem that the market has, and he invested money to build a software to solve that. That was literally his path. That's how he created Skool. You wanna basically take an example of a guy that's on the top of the chain. You're not trying to compete with all the sheeps, trying to create communities or offer communities to content creators as a paid service. All that BS. You wanna be basically checking out what the top dude on the top of the chain is creating and how you can basically evaluate his creations and what he's trying to put on the market and create something similar to that. Because even if you do 10 times worse that Sam Owens did, you were also talking about millions of dollars. And you can see probably yourself in that, because I can see myself in that as well. So when you get all that outlined, so this is the way we are planning to do it. So not trying to sell communities, understanding that the market is currently making a shift and that the content creators industry is rising. Instead of us trying to offer communities, we're gonna try to offer software as a service, a tool that's gonna solve a hyper-specific problem. We are not trying to create a next Instagram, we are not trying to create a next Facebook, we're just gonna be trying to create a tool that's gonna solve one single problem. And the reason this is this is a better idea, I'm gonna show you by the diameter I created right here. So I have two comparisons: Skool communities, products, Skool as a service, you name it, and software as a service. So what Skool has? Low barrier to entry. Everyone can go and create communities on Skool. Even if you go right now on the Skool website, it's that simple. Sam Owens is a magician. He's brilliant. He made it super simple. I never seen a landing page of a software that looks this simple. You can go straight in basically checking the communities. You don't even have to sign up. You can basically literally enter right away, which is basically improving the user experience, and it's amazing. So barrier to entry is pretty low. Everyone can do it. With comparing to SaaS, it's not the case, because the barrier to entry is high. You're not going to be competing with all the kids watching YouTube, because if we go above, look, Max has here 200k views. Here he has already 82,000 views. That's crazy. That's 82,000 people watching a course of Max explaining how to create Skool communities, how to offer Skool as a service. It's crazy. Imagine how many kids right now are going to be DMing everyone in the content industry trying to offer them Skool. How do you think you're going to separate yourself with your offer? Because keep in mind, there is not a business model that can be outdated. Only offers can be outdated. And you're going to be on a market competing with outdated offers, trying to offer Skool as a community to content creators. Where here, you have the opportunity to offer a software, which is high barrier to entry. It puts you already on a pedestal. No, it's not going to be kids investing a couple thousands of dollars to create a software. Only you who have a little bit money saved up and who is serious to create something great will be able to offer that as a service. Let's go back to Skool. High competition. Everyone are going to be doing it. Where with SaaS, it's going to be low competition, because not everybody thinks differently. Not everybody is thinking into investing money to create a digital real estate, because I call SaaS a digital real estate, and to create something that can, coming forward to this, create something that has a longevity. Because Skool doesn't have a longevity. It's just another fucking trend. After that trend, we're gonna have another trend. After that trend, next year we're gonna have something else. What's next? Every year we're gonna have a new trend, while SaaS is here for already it's already 20 years around in the space. Tech, IT, softwares, it's always here. Whatever we are doing in the online space, softwares are always here present. It's another evergreen industry, same way like content creators. Then for Skool, you're gonna probably have to take sales calls. For SaaS, you don't have to do it. Trend hopping, as I already explained, not something that's evergreen. Here with SaaS, you have productization, so you have a real product. It's not you. With Skool, you're the one that has a community. If there is no you, there is no product. No you, no business. With Skool, you have a product. If there is no you, you still have a product. You can always grow it and sell it and eventually exit it. With Skool, you can't exit Skool, Because if you exit Skool, if you exit your personal brand, if you exit your community, there is no more community, there is no more course, there is no more info product. But with SaaS, you have your own product that you can exit one day at 5 to 10x multiplier. Meaning, if you make 1K a month, if you basically do this for the whole year, that's 12K a year times basically 5 to 10x. If you make $12,000 for a whole year on a 10x multiplier, you can sell your SaaS for $120,000. So you can be the judge. What I want to just to conclude this video with is that love what Sam Moments is doing, love everything about Skool, love what Max is doing. Don't try to ride trends because they are not gonna take you anywhere. And if you're looking to build your own software as a service and you don't have a lot of funds, but you are looking into a solutions and you already have an idea, but you don't know how to execute it, I'm gonna leave a link down below where you can book a call with me directly. We're gonna jump on call and we can talk about how we can turn your idea into a reality, how we can help you to build your own software as a service. So if this all makes sense to you and you came to this part of the video, go down below, book a call. Probably you took a lot of notes. I would love to grab a chat with you and discuss a little bit more further how you can create your own SaaS. And if you like this video so far, like it, comment it. I'm more than happy to answer all the comments and send it to your friends, because I know that you probably have business partners or friends in your industry that will definitely benefit having their eyes open from someone that made millions in the online industry like I am, and explaining them step by step why riding trends is not the best way and why taking a different route while everyone else is focusing on the golden shovel will actually make you rich. That's it for this video. Check other videos that we have on this channel and looking forward to having you in another one. Peace.